Hey, what's up? Welcome to live.besttechie.net, the place where we talk tech, answer your tech questions, and everything technology related. Who hasn't heard of Twitter? I mean, Twitter is a phenomenon in and of itself. People everywhere use these Twitter accounts, but what is it for? Why should you use one? And what exactly does it mean to tweet? Well, great questions, and I figure I would discuss a little bit of what Twitter actually looks like in reality. So figure this, right? And I've been telling this to a few people. Figure this: you're walking down the street in New York City, and you have this herd of people just following you, 500, 1,000, 25, you whatever you name it, just people following you around, seeing everything you're doing at that period of time. That's Twitter in reality right there. That is what it is. People who are following almost anything you tweet, whatever you say to your followers is what they know that you're doing. Now, it has evolved from the question "What are you doing?" into a more general and broad topic to "How can I plug myself?" What is the best way? What is the best way to plug myself? How can I get as many people as I can to see what I'm doing? Well, okay, Twitter. That's what it is. Twitter.com. Sign up. Now, why should you do this? Well, aside from the fact Twitter is an excellent tool for marketing, branding, and community building, it has the ability to juice your links. Now, by juice your links, now this is a little feature that a lot of people don't know, but it's out there. If the more followers you have, the more pages your link shows up on Twitter, the better results you actually get in the rankings and search rankings. Little known tip there. But Twitter is great for building a community. It's excellent because of the fact that you can get people following you if they're interested in what you're doing, and you can let them know. Let's say I'm streaming right now. I type streaming live at live.besttechie.net. Come tune in. People are going to come watch me. It's a great way to get people to your website. Not only that, it's a great way to promote your new content. TechCrunch does this. I do this. Chris does this. Chris Barillo. Everyone does this. You write a new blog post, you tweet the blog post, people come and they see it. It's another way to get traffic to your website. It's a great tool for promoting stuff. Think of it this way: search.twitter.com, which was beforehand Surmise. You search your company name, you search your name, you search whatever, and you'll see everything people have said about your company or you, and you can use that information to better yourself or your company, to build upon what people are saying, to use that to your advantage. That is a great, phenomenal way. You can see what the people are talking about. What are they saying about your company? What are they saying about Best Techie? Do they like it? Do they hate it? Do they like my videos? I don't know. Use Twitter, see what people are saying. Chances are, if your company is somewhat big, there's a lot of information about you there. So Twitter is a great way to do that, to promote, to build, to market. Now, aside from that, it's just a great way to coordinate plans. You can use Twitter to coordinate all different types of events and things like that. Say, hey, I'm going to blah blah blah. Does anyone want to join me? Hey, I'm at so and so. Does anyone want to have some lunch or something? Even large scale events, you can use Twitter to coordinate things. Recently, a company called who was it? They were at TechCrunch 50. They released something called Yammer. I think it started with a G. I want to say Genie, or Gemmy or something. I'm not quite sure. But they released Yammer. Yammer is a Twitter for businesses. Essentially, for internal networks, you can create your own internal Twitter network for your business, your corporation, and use it to communicate back and forth. Very easy, simpler than email. So that is really nice. Now, I'm always concerned about how is Twitter going to monetize. They've recently cut back a lot on a few services, especially in the UK. You can no longer text message to Twitter in the UK, which is one of the nice things about Twitter. It allows you to send a text message to update your status. So let's say you see a monkey running down the street. You say, hey, I just saw a monkey running down the street. Not that it's important, but it's kind of cool. So they kind of got rid of that in the UK, but they haven't in the US due to they have some set rates with the providers. But how are they going to monetize this content? Well, I wrote a blog post recently on my blog, and someone replied, aside from me saying, I said maybe they should put ads in the feed. I don't really think people would mind that. But this guy, his name is Blaze, he wrote and said, I discussed this before. He said, "Well, Jeff, I'm not sure if you've had this happen before, but some companies have the word on alert, have a word on alert, meaning that it'll alert them if someone says something. When someone types about that word, normally a name of a business, in a tweet, the company is alerted. They can make an action for the message and reply to them, right?" So he said he recently tweeted about Firefox issues with YouTube, and Firefox answered the message in return and answered his message, and told him how he could fix it. He said, "I think if Twitter charged for a company to do that, in essence, charged them to be able to search or have an alert set for their company name, they can make some money." Now that's a pretty ingenious idea. That is genius. I haven't thought of that myself until I realized it after he mentioned it. That's a great idea. Think about it. All these companies looking to better their business approach will pay to have an alert set for their company. I think it's a genius idea. I think Twitter should do that. I really do. Because that's a good idea, a good approach. It keeps the ads out. It keeps people from having to pay subscription fees. What would you pay for a subscription for? Anyway, Pounce has this whole model where you pay for a pro account, but it's useless. You get a few extra things. It's not worth it. So Twitter, great idea. I think that's a great idea for monetizing Twitter. What do you guys think? Let me know. Leave a comment on the blog or in the YouTube. I'm curious to think. What do you guys use Twitter? If so, follow me. My name on Twitter is Best Techie, and send your Twitter accounts links in the comments and whatnot. I'll follow you back. So anyway, thanks for watching. This has been live.besttechie.net, and of course, if you need support of any kind, we have the forums, which are open 24/7, 365 at besttechie.net/forums, and of course, right here at live.besttechie.net in the chat room. So of course, stop by, say hi, even if it's just to chat a little bit. That's okay. I like chatting. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And remember, take care of your computers.